It'd be hard to find a slice of rural America more scenic than Fred Stone's dairy farm in Arundel, Maine.
Customarily, we'd be running around 50 or 60 milkers with another 50 or 60 head of young stock.
But all of that came to an abrupt halt when he discovered his family and herd of dairy cows had PFOA in their blood, one of the forever chemicals linked to cancer. The EPA says any measurement above 70 parts per trillion is cause for alarm.
My wife's is 91, and mine is 111.
PFOA was also in the milk he can no longer sell. The contamination put Stone's farm out of business and plunged his family into debt. You can't sell the farm, no one will buy it. And you can't use it as a business.
No. So what are we supposed to do with it?
Stone believes it all began in the 1980s when he started using a natural fertilizer at the urging of state officials.
They told us it was a safe product.
But it wasn't. Stone was using a fertilizer made from biosolids, a product created by wastewater treatment plants. Everything that gets flushed down the toilet, rinsed down the sink, and discharged from a factory ends up here.
I don't think people want to think about where it goes when they flush the toilet. You know, it just goes away.
But nothing goes away forever, as Justin Myers of the Little Patuxent Water Reclamation Plant reminded us. Plant manager Robert Hint told us nearly everything that enters his plant is recycled.
I would say probably about 90%.
The solid sewage waste is turned into biosolids, which is sold to consumers as topsoil, soil conditioner, fertilizer, and compost. Purdue University's Dr. Linda Lee told us there are benefits to adding these products to the land.
They have incredible nutrient and carbon value.
But some may also have dangerous chemicals in them, such as the PFOA found throughout the Stone farm. Because EPA rules don't include the detection and removal of chemicals, even toxic ones.
When a chemical doesn't degrade in a wastewater treatment plant, it has no other place to go but accumulate in the sewage sludge.
Dr. Rolf Holden at Arizona State University is a leading expert on chemical contamination in the environment.
There's not just nutrients in there, there's lots of other chemicals in there, and it's a big job to determine what this composition is and then what the potential threats are.
Monitoring these threats is the responsibility of the EPA, but the agency's own Inspector General reported the agency's rules may not fully protect human health and the environment.
This is the Holstein. They were kind of herd mates that grew up together.
Stone says the contaminated fertilizer ruined his century-old family farm.
We are basically a financial train wreck.
And he still remembers a chilling recommendation from state officials.
They wanted me to exterminate the herd. Tell me which one of these ones you want me to shoot. And I really don't give two hoo-hoos really about myself. It's the cows that I get really upset about it. It's stupid, but I just do. Sorry.
Chemicals that contaminate crops and farm animals can also end up on our dinner plates. We learned the FDA found detectable levels of a forever chemical in food for human consumption in 2 recent rounds of testing. The agency told us the FDA has no indication that these substances at the levels found in the general food supply are likely to present a human health concern. Holden cautions against blaming wastewater treatment plants for the presence of contaminants.
These are the good guys. Imagine the job they're doing. They get no credit. They clean our waste every day.
The long-term solution, he says, is to know the risks of all man-made chemicals before they're used.
Turns out we are consuming, you and me and everyone else, a lot of chemicals that are incompatible with natural degradation processes and with our degradation processes in our body. So we are creating a toxic soup.
A toxic soup that contaminated the home and livelihood of Fred Stone. For Inside Your World Investigates, I'm Mark Hyman in Arundel, Maine.